meditate.
And we're the hosts of Wellness Wednesdays.
More like Wild Woman Wednesdays.
But seriously.
Okay, are y'all ready? 3, 2, 1.
I can't stop.
And I got involved with MSW Lounge a couple years ago. And so we had a family nurse practitioner formulate all of these based off of things that he was seeing his clients for. So like autoimmune disorders, diabetes, depression, anxiety. And so he formulated a lot of these based off of that with nutrients, because a lot of the stuff that we use for medicine causes other side effects, right? So with the nutrients and the vitamins and antioxidants, you're able to get that same benefit with less side effects. So he helped me a lot with just losing weight, with getting on a regular diet plan, and just really helping me shift my lifestyle. So my plan for that was to help do that here. And so my fiance and I were the ones who decided to add the yoga in and the art classes as well. And the way that we wanted to get the community involved is by offering free B12 or B5 shots. We actually offer 3 per client. That way you can really get a feel of what it's like to experience that vitamizing difference. So we recommend doing it once a week. That way you can start to see that build up. But most people don't know this, that 40 to 50% of Americans have this gene that's called the MTHFR gene. And it means that you don't actually absorb B vitamins through the food and, there's the environment. Like we have genetics that are a predisposition, and then we also have epigenetics. So epigenetics is the environment. That's what we can control. The diet, the lifestyle, who's around us, if we're smoking or drinking, that kind of stuff. But the genetics is the part that you can't exactly change unless you're supplementing properly. So the way that we do that is by customized blood work. So we actually have our paramedic, Caleb, who can draw blood, we'll send it off, we'll get it tested, we'll get it back within a week, and then we work with our family nurse practitioner to read it and really break down what's going on. If you have brain inflammation or the diabetes thing, or and then we look at what we can do to prevent things from happening as well, like Parkinson's or Alzheimer's or autism. There's all kinds of different things that you can really get into. The yoga side of things is we do free classes for all new people. So we are opening up on Saturdays. We'll do an 11 o'clock class every Saturday, and then we'll stay open up until about 4 o'clock for vitamin shots as well. And for those, we also coordinate with Aaron Knight. He lives in this area. He's an On-It trainer. And so we'll do little mixes to make a little fun of some weight training and some yoga. That way we're not excluding anyone. We're trying to be inclusive for the community. And the biggest thing that we're doing this month is our grand opening on September 22nd. It is actually a fundraiser for OP Veteran. So these guys are the founders of Vet Fest. That will be happening in November. So we're hoping to create some buzz for them, and then also just bridge that gap between the veteran community and people who don't know enough about it or who don't understand that side of what's going on in the world. So that's pretty much what we've got so far. I do know that we plan on doing biannual events, like pretty big fundraiser type of events, because we are really community driven. A lot of people need that third place community, just somewhere to break away from the office or from school or from home, just to get away. And that's kind of what my goal was to be for this place, was somewhere where people can come free of judgment, to get a nice drink, to help with any other illnesses, and just feel good. Do you guys have any questions for me? No? Well, does anyone want to try?
I think they probably have questions and they don't know what to ask, you know?
Well, there's no, Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, in fact, I asked this yesterday, but I don't remember the clear answer. What if you just recently got blood work done from your primary care physician?
You can bring that in.
Okay.
You can go to any lab test now, you can bring it in, and we'll just coordinate with our overseeing family nurse practitioner.
Are y'all doing
So the
insurance?
blood work is covered by insurance. You can use insurance or not. Without insurance, it is a little bit more pricey. But with insurance, most of them actually cover 4 tests per year. And then most of the co-pays for them for other insurances that don't completely cover it are about $40 for the test. So it just kind of depends on your insurance carrier, but we would of course talk to you about that beforehand.
I'm excited and nervous. My hands are getting a little
It's so strong.
My heart rate's going up. Is it really?
You're just excited.
Maybe she needs to be fun. Maybe wait a minute. I'm
Go the other direction.
Come on, let's try this one. So funny.
It was involved enough where we can take advantage of it.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah,
You know?
absolutely.
Pre-shot.
Anybody, realize?
Wait, let me do it like this, Courtney.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah, all in like, you know, he would tell me about.
Yeah, right? It's like so.
He gives this, you know, and.
Yay.
I know.
Okay, what's gonna happen now? You did it. I did it. It was no, it didn't hurt at all.
You're gonna go back.
Totally fine.
I can't stop.